And then Dago at that point, and indiscipline, it was bad.
Yes.
That school was, nikikwambia nikaa nimerudishwa Dandora tena, literally. Yeah, I was back to the violence again. I was back to the drugs again. Man, Dago. I left Dandora in class 4. So from class 4 to class 8, I was in this bougie, posh school. So a part of me was now bougie and posh. That nilikuwa nimeanza kusahau had like sana. So ugeto imenitoka. Remember, I'm spending more time in school than in the hood, than in Dandora. Man, going back to Dago felt like I went to the hood again. Nakumbuka form 1 tu tumeka hivi, kuna maform 4 walituita tu kutuhanda hapo hivyo. Sijui walituambia tuende food kwa canteen or something. I don't know how the question was framed, but I called it a tuck shop. Like it, whoa.
Bro, ulikuwa unaita tuck shop.
Tuck shop. Manze paka lita nini? Atunaita canteen nini? Tuck shop. Cause ile shule nimetoka inaitwa tuck shop. Sasa unanirudisha kwa canteen wewe pia manze. Nime struggle hapa kutoa Dandora ndani yangu. And then sasa nimeenda shule. I need to be hard again. I need to be hardcore again.
Nani boarding. It's your first time in boarding now.
Yes, it's my first time in boarding. And then Dago at that point, and indiscipline, it was bad.
Yes.
That school was, nikikwambia nikaa nimerudishwa Dandora tena, literally. Yeah, I was back to the violence again. I was back to the drugs again.
But this time, but this time aware umeenda nyuma.
Yes, very aware.
You get, the other time it was normal, it's all you knew.
Yes.
Then you were shown better.
Yes.
Now you are aware that you have been moved from better to worse.
Yes. And it was small things. In primary school in Hospital Hill, the library was so well stocked. Like I used to get Hardy Boys novels. Like I'd do 2 novels in a week. Like they were very good books. Then I go to Dago and the library to image encyclopedias. So that's why I even lost my reading culture, which to date I've never been able to recover. I don't read as much as I used to read when I was in primary school. Yes, but you're right. I was very aware that now I'd be taken back again.
Did you ask your parents to change your schools?
After first time nililia. Wow. But you're also very aware your parents are not that well off. So, which is, sometimes I limit myself because we have 5 kids. You're not well off. So we grew up with hand-me-downs. So kwetu hauko unaitishanga sana because you knew the chances of getting. So pali umefika unatosheka.
And they're giving you their best.
And they're giving you but I remember when I went back to Dago second term, I was crying on the road. Tuko ndani ya shule, I'm walking to the doors, I'm just crying. I'm like, this school, nitawai maliza. But I don't know, for some reason I think it has really shaped who I am. Where I've seen posh, I've seen bougie, and then nimekuwa ghetto. So na feeling imekuwa very balanced. You throw me anywhere, I will survive.
So you were there for 4 years?
Yes.
And now, at this time, now I've not asked you this question actually the whole time.
Yeah.
Are you thinking, this is what I want to do in my life?
So now in Dago, which was a blessing in disguise, Dago and arts.
Yes.
Like you mentioned Waire.
KJ,
na Mdomo Bag.
Yeah.
There's so many artists so Dago has a thriving culture in arts, but it was mostly in musical arts. So the drama was fire, but the dance and the music, there was no acting, but I really, really wanted to be an actor. So I was not heavily involved, but the culture was there. And then in Dago, first nikaingia fine art class. And again, that was very thriving. Our fine art teacher has done so many murals and crazy art stuff in this city. He's called Mr. Njogona. I haven't seen or heard him since I left Dago. He's the guy who did the installation at Poster. There's some mosaic collage thing on the walls, that was him. So we'd be the guys who do graffiti and arts around the school. So in Form 1, that school was hell. But by the time I was going to Form 2, they brought in a new deputy principal. He's called Mr. Mukwana. Mr. Yes, I hope it's just that guy changed that school. Manze, he was a no-nonsense deputy, and he had such amazing leadership skills. He turned this ghetto school into a very, very good school in the 3 years, in the other 3 years that I was there, discipline-wise. Yeah.
So for him, it was bullying, no nonsense.
Kabisa.
Keep in time. Give me examples of when you say he turned it.
So one of the things he did.
I'm doing this for me is leadership. Eh?
This is leadership.
So I want to figure out, when you say he changes the school, what does good leadership look like?
So let me paint a picture for you. In 1 year, when I was in Form 1, what Dago used to be. The bullying. Musikia watu wakisema mtu alipewa simu akaambiwa pigie mama yake ama na kiatu ama ati sijui unaambiwa udive kwa nyasi uswim. Hiyo kwetu hiyo ni comedy.
Wait, let's change this card. Now, my hapa anatupatia card. So we'll be back in a second.